Hello everybody, welcome back to Hermitcraft. We are here in Tortilla. Yes, see, Hermitcraft recap. You don't think that your jokes are just for you. Anyway, we are actually working on the island today. I was going to work down beneath on the Dirty Molly, but I decided to wait until it's like half-term holidays here so I can actually do more stuff with it. So I've decided to make a new area, which you can see down there. And it's literally just a hole in a wall at the moment. But if we go through that hole in the wall, we can find something else. Alright, so what we have down the little road, which hasn't even really got like a thing to keep it sort of central. So it's just down here. This is going to be the city jail, and I've spent quite a bit of time figuring out where this is going to go and putting in the walkway, because it is such an awkward thing, and making it look like was a little bit tricky. But as you go through, you can see this actually, well, it's a massive cave system down there, which I've lit up because blimey, there were a lot of creepers. There were like 7 or 8 different creepers in different locations down there, and I think that cave system is where most of my problems are. But actually it comes out here, so I was thinking of having like a little kind of crew from the main ship coming to break them out of prison, because you know that's what pirates do. They break other pirates out of prison. They don't go for the loot. It's the other pirates thing. Definitely. So that's what I'm doing. So I best get started with, well, just building it, I guess. Alright, so what I've actually done is I've actually made a little indent into the thing, and I think it's kind of like a nice thing. It's like they're very open about what they believe in this city. They believe they're the best, and like nothing that they could ever do is wrong. So they got the little jetty for the prisoners to come and, you know, be imprisoned, and we've got what's effectively the meeting room, the place where they go, all right, off you go. Through here is the guards' quarters. Now, I wanted to make it tiny and not worth a lot, and there's like 2 that are going to be crammed in with just like a single chest between them and maybe a picture on the wall. Just to point out that actually the guards are equally in prison, because it's that kind of mindset. So yeah, it's like a tiny little corridor. And then through here, we've got the prison itself with no bars. Now through there, I'm going to have like pirates and TNT and stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting. I figured I would have like torches. I realised they're actually unevenly spaced at this particular moment in time. So let's solve that problem, because otherwise it's going to bug me. Yeah, so what I was thinking actually was having those in there and having lanterns around the rest of the place, just to sort of put in the divide as we're good, you're not, Yabu sucks to you. I've taken off the corner. I was going to have corner pieces in, but I didn't think it would look good with the iron bars. But that's okay. Iron bars are nothing. So yeah, this is where it's going to be, and there's going to be a little scene in here. There's going to be a little scene in here. I was thinking about gallows, but I don't particularly want to put anyone on the gallows. I'm not really a big fan of making implements of torture in Minecraft. That's just a personal thing. I've actually put in some cracked bricks and stuff to make it more... The background should tell a story. Let's be honest, the background should always tell a story, and this story is they don't really care for much for their guards. They don't really care for their prisons. The front office is better maintained because there's only like a few stone cracked bricks. Here into the prison, more cracked bricks and some moss. And I wonder what they do in this corner and just out of the bars of the cage. So yeah, that one's got moss growing on it because why not? And then yeah, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit cracked, a bit mossy. But compare it to the guards room, which is incredibly mossy and incredibly cracked. Yeah, they just don't treat their guards very well. So it's no surprise that when the pirates come a-calling, most of them join up. So what I've done, I've Yeah, I've made the entrance a little bit more inviting. I've put in some lamps, like a lot of lamps. This area is supposed to be well lit. It's where the public can come after all. And then again, one lantern, two lanterns. They get a lantern because they're not criminals. That's how you tell people are not criminals, through the clever use of lanterns. Now, as we go through the door, we've got some lanterns on this side because, of course, lanterns prove criminality. And we've got the jailhouse with the 3 torches in. And now it's time to start putting in people. And by people, I mean armor stands, because you know me, this is my lifeblood. This is what I do. Thank you very, very much indeed. Alright, so I figured we'd have a very typical scene as we come down the stairs and you see a pumpkin pirate, because I've got a lot of pumpkins and not many heads anymore, being indicted for piracy, I would imagine. It would be the idea. So the chief of staff is there filing the paperwork, and then this oblivious guard is there, and behind his back he's got a gold bar in his hands, and this guy is going, I see the gold bar. Are you attempting to bribe me, sir? Of course not. And I need a little pile of gold. I need a little pile of gold. I've just had a really good idea. There we go. He's got a little pile of gold down below. Apparently this guy does this a lot, enough that he has what's effectively a stash. Okay, now it's time to work. This guy hasn't a clue. This guy is just like pure evil, and this guy hasn't a clue. Okay, so put some little details in here. This is not quite what I was going for, but I decided to put some the tool racks on the wall and then give this little guy a little knife, just so it looks like he's on duty and there's one off. So that's like the baby sword he's carrying to that. It's a thing. It's a thing. I just like using the weapon racks. Although putting them in here where you have prisoners is possibly a bad idea. Just don't store your guns where your prisoners are. It's not good. I am here at the statue of Hermity as night falls, as I need a Rendog head, because everyone needs a Rendog head. There's no reason for this. This is not a thing that I need to worry about at all. Hermit heads, hermit heads, hermit heads. Hermit heads. I need now people. I'm showing this one off. This is a Rendog head. I'm sorry, it is. It's not what Skinny's using now, but this is a Rendog head. It just is. And people go, that's not Rendog Skin. I know. Shush, it's not my fault. I'm doing the best I can. Why are you always got to be so mean? Okay, so we've got this little tableau here, which I think is quite nice. Especially as you don't see the gold until you come back around the other side. So I think it's got like a nice little depth. And then these guys are trying to get out. Obviously, this guy is trying to attract someone. This one is just sort of like, let me out. And what did you do? And then they're trying to attract the dog. We don't have a dog, and I didn't have a dog's head or skin or the willpower to make a dog currently. I could have done. I didn't want to. So I've decided to use Rendog as a stand-in for dog with the key in his mouth, which is actually a trip wook hire. It's a trip wook hire, and nothing you can say can tell me any difference. So yeah, that's just the little prison, and now I've got a little prison with a tripwook hire. That's the thing. So let's go around the other side and build the other guys. And by the other guys, I obviously mean the pirates. Let's start as we mean to go on, everybody, with a butt ton of fake dynamite. These are actually dynamite heads that I got over in the Tower of Hermity, which you can see from here in the distance, with its lovely beacon shining bright for the will of all hermits everywhere to be like people and stuff. granted, I'm not a really, I don't, I know that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French, and it's pretty big, and you can go up inside. I don't actually know much about the Statue of Liberty, apart from the huddled masses line. So, Statue of Hermity, yay! Hello, dolphin. You don't want to come here, trust me. So yes, lots and lots of things, because I figure that these guys were probably pretty arrogant, because I just feel that a town full of fishmen would be arrogant and worship a deep old one, because they would. Because they do. Because Innsmouth is a thing. It's just a fact. Deal with it. So they knew this cave was here, but they just left the back of their prison poking out of it, and these guys have gone, well, if you will leave it open, we're gonna exploit it. So this is what they're gonna do. Alright, so I finished this little tableau. It's only a couple because we wanted to get them sort of out under the radar. So we've got this guy who's been hauling TNT, this guy who's got the redstone torch, and this is the boat. Now what I've done with the boat is I have put like an iron bar there, which you can't really see from the top, and just place the iron boat on top of it, so it's difficult to move away. So that way the armor stand, which has the, I guess it's a TNT head. No, I don't say I guess it's a TNT head. It's a TNT head. Definitely TNT head. So yeah, that one can just stay in the boat, and the boat won't probably get moved that often. So yeah, I'm going to call that an episode. And I know it's a bit shorter than normal, but things have been going on in real life. So what I'm going to say is I will hope to get like a little mini midweek episode up. And I've just realised the night's falling. So hide. Yes, I do not. I do not like it, Sam. I am. I don't know why I'm still afraid of the night, because even if a creeper blows me up, it can still blow up everything you've built, Cleo. Get perspective. I was going to say, it won't kill me. Might, to start with. It might just kill you, Cleo, and it probably won't, but it might. So, yes, I've been ZombieCleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class desist. Desist, class! For you are doing very wrong. Class desist. Desist, I tell you. Just bye.